So it looks like Madame Liu did exactly as she promised. She and her husband have managed to embarrass Jiang enough that he has no choice but to welcome back his wayward daughter. They also have their own beefs with Jiang and his wife, so this was not completely altruistic, but a huge win for Xue Li nonetheless. He goes home to give the news to his wife. Right there, right this very moment, I kind of giggled to myself that she looks like an older Chen Qiaoen. And then I realized it is her! We saw her earlier, I just did not recognize her. Absolutely not a dig at her, she looks great, it's just the last one of her dramas I saw was from 2009. Hey girl! So anyway, Jiang tells his wife that they need to bring Jiang Li home, and though she very clearly does not want to, she plays the virtuous wife. Jiang is incredibly touched by his wife's generosity and promises that he has never forgotten about their unborn child. He swears that if Jiang Li is anything other than completely reformed, she will be dealt with. Jiang goes to pick up his daughter, who is currently being held by Duke Su. True to her word, she actually does confess to everything, the whole truth. But he doesn't believe that's the whole story. Before they can really get into it, her dad arrives to pick her up. She's allowed to visit with the people of ZhenNv Hall, who have all been arrested for being in cahoots with the salt traffickers. She tells them all that they had better keep her secret, or they will go down for the bigger crime of killing an official's daughter. I guess we're not supposed to feel bad for all these girls who have now been framed for some reason. Jiang Li turned out to be a really good person stuck in an awful place, but the rest of these girls, they're bad. Just forget about them. Xue Li is reunited with Tong and they prepare to return to the Jiang residence. So from now on, Xue Li is officially pretending to be Jiang Li, so I will call this Xue Li-Jiang Li hybrid just Li, as it makes it easier to keep things straight. One more note, Xue Li has a courtesy name, which is a name that some adults take so that strangers don't have to call them by their birth names. It's like the thing in harem dramas where the emperor might give women another name as they become more powerful. It avoids the awkwardness of someone who doesn't know you that well using your actual name, which can be seen as overly familiar. So Xue Li's courtesy name was Fang Fei, which you might hear people using to refer to her at times. Okay, so the drama. Honestly, unless I'm missing something or they'll explain more as this goes forward, this salt ZhenNv Hall thing is kind of confusing. The explanation for why they've been arrested despite there being literally zero evidence is that Duke Su is interested in seeing what Xue Li gets up to. He knows she lied, the man didn't say he worked with her, they certainly didn't find any salt ledgers or any kind of evidence at ZhenNv Hall, but he's just like, meh, this is kind of fun. I'm thinking this has to be because he sees through her fake story already and wants to use her in some way. The way he was looking at her husband, he seems to have some kind of beef with him. So maybe that's why he wants to figure out what happened to Xue Li and how she will get her revenge. Then, with Xue Li going to the girls of ZhenNv Hall to tell them they have no choice but to keep her secret, this maybe makes sense for the headmistress, but if I were one of these other girls, the moment I get on that pulpit, I am confessing to everything I know about you. Hell no am I going down for this salt crime when all I really did was maybe hit the real Jiang Li once after being threatened by my superior. Not to mention, how are we going to confess to a crime that we didn't commit? What details are we going to be able to give to the courts? How are we going to explain how and where we harbored criminals or whatever? Is Duke Su just going to sweep all of that under the rug? I mean, maybe he's powerful enough to do that, but I don't know, it's just messy and just way too many people who know the secret with no real incentive to keep it. But we'll see, maybe all of this will make more sense as the plot deepens. Meanwhile, I am excited to officially meet the Jiangs. I still can't believe I didn't recognize Chen Qiaoen, but it's so cool to see her again. She's such a great actress. I was also checking out Wikipedia and found out that the theme song is sung by Cindy Wang, another early 2000s Taiwanese queen. I was hoping to get confirmation of this, but I couldn't find the information online. The voice actress for Chen Qiaoen's character is Zhenhuan, right? Like, I'm not ready to stake my life on it, but it sounds just like her.
这么多年了，我相信他早已悔改。再说了，这世上有什么事情比得过江家的清白和名誉？
She's another villainess I cannot wait to find out more about. Anyone willing to have a whole miscarriage just to get rid of a 9-year-old has got to have some screws loose. Till next time, thanks for watching.